This is just something that I am adding in. If you like Rockstar, then go ahead and click the link in my description to get a couple of free Rockstars. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kara, and this is Kara Budgets. We're in for a ride today. We are going to go a little deeper into our debt payoff plan today and where we are with our current debt. Today is March 18th, I believe. It's Monday, March 18th. Pretty sure. So let's go ahead and get started. It's going to be what I feel like a lot of detail. But yeah, okay. So let's start off with our normal pattern, I guess. So J credit card 1. We still owe nothing on that, and that has no change. J credit card 2. We still owe nothing on that. That has no change. J credit card 3. We owe nothing on that now, and that decreased by $155. I think the arrow's better. J credit card 4. That has a balance of $4,847. We've seen a decrease of $99. This credit card is 0% interest for 18 months. I believe we have until March of 2025, which we plan on having it paid off before then. So, yeah. K credit card 1 has a 0 balance, no change. And K credit card 2 balance is $3,437, and we've seen a decrease of $100 there. This is also 0% interest. It's a bedroom set we've had for now about 16 months. We pay $100 a month on it, 0% interest for 5 years. I think we bought it for $4,800, so I guess we've had it for 14 months now. We bought it for $4,800, so $100 a month. We would pay it off within the 5 years without paying a dime of interest. Hopefully we'll have that pay off before the 5-year mark of us having it, but yeah, not the number 1 priority right now. That brings our credit card total to $8,284 with a total decrease of $354. Okay. Now we have personal loans / auto. So on our siding, which, by the way, I'm starting to regret because this payment, this interest, the amount is killing me at this point. But we need a new siding, so it is what it is, and we did it, so we can't undo it. Balance is $43,890. We've seen a decrease of $421. And it's lower because the interest hasn't hit this month. I think it always hits on the 20th, but I wanted to go ahead and film the video, so next month you might see a slight increase from our siding, technically, since it depends on what time of the month I film the video. So, yeah. Next, we have medical. We owe $23,207. A decrease of $383 there. Next, we have my auto, my car. I owe $18,033. and I seen a decrease of $536. I pay $610 a month on that, so I mean, 80, I'm not doing math right now, so about $80 going in interest. I've had the car for about 2 years. It's technically a 5-year loan. But I've been paying $610. I think my minimum payment at this point is like $520 something. I might be wrong on that. I haven't looked at it, the minimum payment, in a while. And then lastly, this was just added last month. Don't come at me, especially with what I'm about to say later. But we did it. It is what it is, a timeshare. We bought a timeshare. We bought it for $9,600. We now owe $8,099, and we've seen a decrease of $508. That means our total personal loan / auto comes to $93,229, with a total decrease of this section of $1,848. And our total debt is $101,513, with a total decrease this month of $2,202. With our goal by the end of the year, I cannot put words together today. Our goal by the end of the year is to have below $75,000 in debt. Okay, that went by super fast. I just rushed through that for some reason. I talked really fast. Sometimes I do that. Sorry. Appreciate you all still. So my husband and I yesterday sat down and we went through some numbers. We've been talking about 9 to 10 year goals that we want to achieve, which is to essentially have a homestead and just be self-sufficient. Not necessarily live off the grid, but just self-sufficiency. That would include, of course, me quitting my job and staying at home. He would still work. But for us to get the house that we want and the acreage that we want, we would have to save some major money to put down. My goal, 50%, to put down and pay off all of our debt and have our emergency fund and all that stuff. And our goal timeline is 9 to 10 years. That would put me at 38, 10 years. I'm 28 right now. That would put me at 38 and him 37. I think that is a decent goal for us right now. And that's our goal. So yesterday we sat down and we were thinking, for the amount that we want to be able to put down for a down payment on land and a house / build a house, how much, sorry, my neighbor's dog is going crazy right now. How much would we need to save to do that and reach our goal? So to reach that goal and to have ample time to save enough money to put for down payment for land and a house, we need to pay off this debt and have our emergency savings fund, which is a goal of $25,000 in 3 years. We need to hopefully have this done by March of 2027. Yesterday, we sat down and we came up with a payoff plan. We know that 3 years, it's hard to schedule 3 years of debt payments. So it's almost impossible with the different things that life throws at you. You never know what can happen, especially since we are trying to have a kid. We have been trying to have a kid for a while. We are still trying to have a kid right now. We know that things will change. We understand that. But we still have this goal. We want to push ourselves to do the best we can so we can do what we want to do. So with that being said, When I said earlier with the timeshare, don't come at me because we just added it last month. I know, we added it last month. Do I regret it? Not really. Should we have added it? No, we definitely shouldn't have. We're working on our timeshare right now. So this is priority number 1. Priority number 2 will be his credit card. Yes, it's at a 0% interest. We just want to make sure we get it paid off before all the interest hits. We calculated it'd be about $2,200 if we did not pay this amount off before March of 2025. I don't have any worries that we are going to pay it off. I think we are going to pay it off with no issues by then. However, I don't want an extra $2,200 of debt just because we slacked off and didn't pay off a stupid credit card with 0% interest. Sorry. I'm sassy today. I need to chill. Priority number 3 is car. My car. I pay $610 a month for my car. I very much want to not pay $610 a month for my car. I very much want to, that doesn't include insurance, of course, it's just my car payment. I very much want to stop having to budget over $300 every paycheck. I get paid bi-weekly just to pay my freaking car payment. I don't like it, so I can't wait to get that off. 4th priority will be medical loan. Yes, we have insurance. This is a medical loan for me. Like I said, we've been trying to have a kid for a while now. This is a loan that we took out with some help for that kind of stuff. I'm not going into the details because I don't want to. But medical loan, the insurance does not cover in any way, fashion, or form. Was originally almost $28,000. We've paid off a little at a time so far. We've had it for about 6 months now. We paid off about $5,000. How much is 28 minus 23? $5,000 in about 6 months. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Number 5. Is siding. This interest is killing me. This payment is killing me. The fact that this was $45,000 loan, which means we have paid $1,110 in 9 months paying our minimum payment towards a stupid loan, aggravates the heck out of me. It aggravates me so much that we pay $430 a freaking month. The way interest hasn't hit this month yet. And that's not even interest hitting. We have paid essentially less than that because usually last month that only decreased by $131. So $300 is going to be tacked right onto this in interest in a few days. So we've paid less than $1,000 in 9 months. That's ridiculous. That's beyond ridiculous. Why is it so much? Why is it so expensive? I don't like it. I hate it. I regret it. But we can't take our siding off our house at this point. It's great siding. The company's lovely. I love the company. I love the siding. It has a lifetime warranty. The house is a lifetime warranty. It's transferable within 25 years. If we sell our house within 25 years, the warranty is transferable within 25 years. It's an amazing warranty. But I hate the payment. I really do hate the payment. And then if we don't have this paid off by then this will be priority number 6. Because like I said, it's 5 years, 0% interest. Our $100 monthly payment will pay it off before the 0% interest. We're not worried about it. So that's our priority list. But, can I turn a little sideways? Yeah, I don't mind. Please tell me I'm recording. I am. I wanted to make sure. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to try to start doing budgeting videos again. I haven't done budgeting videos consistently in probably a year. I slacked hardcore. I would like to start doing budgeting videos again because we need to put back so much money a month towards debt to meet our goals. And we figured that number up, including interest, roughly, of course. And yeah, so let's just go straight to the debt payoff timeline. payoff timeline. So first priority is our timeshare. We went through our budget yesterday, and we should be paying an extra about $1,800 a month, and that's in addition to our minimum payments. We are really trying, but we should be putting back an extra $1,800 a month, along with some tax money. This month we have an extra check. We calculated that kind of stuff in. So we should pay off the timeshare by the end of May of 2024. So 2 more months, I believe, is what we calculated. By the end of May 2024 is what our goal is. And this is really us pushing, but we're going to have to push if we want to meet our goals. It's just that simple. Credit card, I almost wrote the name of the credit card. J credit card 4, priority number 2. We should have paid off by August 2024. This should take 3 months. June, July, yeah. This should take 3 months to pay off. My car, we should have that paid off by March of 2025. That means I have another full year of making payments on my car, and that makes me really sad, but that's okay. And that means in a year, I don't have to go through my full term loan, and in a year I can stop paying payments. So I'm going to look at it on the more positive side, because I want to. Fertility, or my medical. I disclosed earlier that was fertility. My medical, we want to have that paid off by October of 2025. So that gives us 6 months to pay that off. Next with siding, we want to have that paid off by October of 2026. So that gives us a year to pay off siding. By the time we get this paid off, our last priority should already be done by itself. We shouldn't even have to pay anything else. This should be it. Because October 2026, what is that? How many months away is that? 12, 24 plus 6, 30 months away? We might have a couple of months later, but I mean, our bed loan at that point then would also be October 2026, because we'd only have a couple $100 left at max. We paid off the same month. So by October 2026, that's 2.5 years, we should be debt free. Fingers crossed. Hope everything goes to plan. It may not happen because, things change. Life throws curveballs at you. If we have a kid, our budgets are going to change. The amount of extra money that we have is going to change. If I get a raise, we're going to have more money. If my husband gets a raise, we're going to have more money. That doesn't include bonuses. That doesn't include if we have a tax refund. It doesn't include any extra money that we have throughout the year that we don't typically get. That doesn't include any of that. And then our emergency savings fund. Should be completed by May of 2027. That means by the end of May. So that means in June of 2027, we should be able to start putting money back towards our future homestead. At this point, based off of our current income, our goal would be to put back about $3,500 a month towards that homestead. Yeah. Of course, that number hopefully will change because, like I said, hopefully I get a new job or a raise within the next 3 years. So hopefully I'll make more money in 3 years. Hopefully my husband will make more money in 3 years from now. That's of course is a hope. So these numbers may change. Of course they're going to change. It's not going to go exactly like this. Probably we don't expect it to. But yeah, so I just jabbered a lot. I feel like I just threw a lot your all's way, and I was a little sassy about it. Forgive me for being sassy. We may have to sell some stuff because we calculated a number that we have to pay off to get all this paid off in 2.5 years. Y'all, including interest, this is a rough guesstimate. We have to pay like $4,600 a freaking month. Right now, roughly, including our extra payment, we pay about $3,800 a month towards debt. That includes our extra money towards it. So that means that we need to come up with another $800 a month to pay towards debt to meet this goal. Now, of course, like I said, bonuses, I Uber on the side. He works overtime. I'm going to work overtime. This is just our basic checks. He works overtime almost every single week. So these numbers are, of course, they're going to change. It's not going to be exact. But yeah, we will revisit all of this, like our timeline, debt payoff timeline, at the beginning of the year next year. We will revisit, reschedule, redo, recalculate, reprioritize if we need to. And in the meantime, we're going to work as hard as we can to get what we need to get done so we can have Dave Ramsey says, what does it say? He says, you live like no one else so you can live and give like no one else. That's what we want to do. Right now, we want to live like nobody else. Penny pinch, not spend all the extra money. I'm couponing for all of our household essentials because I'm a couponer. I love it. It's enjoying. I like it. And then whatever I coupon for that we don't necessarily need, which is, by the way, free stuff. I only get stuff that if we don't need it for free. I either give it to family or friends, or I donate it. We donated a gigantic box to a church who helps homeless people this past weekend, and I couldn't lift it. It was so gigantic. But my point is that I coupon for all this stuff to keep most of our expenses lower on that aspect, and then to give in the aspect, because I know donating actual items, some people don't look at it as the equivalent of donating money to a charity or something like that. However, we're going to do what we can to help other people. And right now, with this much debt, we just can't afford to financially give money to charity. So I'm going to do it a different way, couponing and donating items, because that's how I want to do it. And just don't yell at me in the comments, please. Don't yell at me. But I'm rambling at this point. I've went over this. We know our debt, $101,513. We have our debt payoff. We want to have our fully funded emergency fund savings by May of 2027 with being debt-free, consumer debt. Of course, we still have our mortgage. I'm not worried about that. We just bought our house 2 years ago. This month, actually. 2 years ago, and 2 years and 3 days, I believe. 2 years and 4 days, something like that. But, yeah. I think that is all. I hope you enjoyed watching my video, and I hope that I stick to my word and I am better at putting out budgeting videos and or cash stuffing videos. But until next time, bye!